sore joints, or dry skin? Try All Balm. Our CBD topicals are fast absorbing, non-greasy, and smell amazing. Now available at 2U Wines in South Euclid. Sip, shop, and feel better naturally.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Full of Experience, y'all. We have another great issue for y'all today, man. We got the man, the myth, the legend. This man, the list, the resume, brother, is lengthy. We got a speaker, we got marketing expert, we got podcast, we got man, what we talk about? We gonna go through them all.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
The man he's the true definition of what it means to be a serious entrepreneur, man. We have with us tonight, y'all, Mr. S. Gordon, man. How you doing?
Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course.
Man. And we got Miss Brittany tonight.
I was gonna say, don't forget about me.
Of course. I never forget.
And let's not be dismissive of the fact that he is Beauty Toe alumni. Okay?
Oh, my bad. You right. Let me hit that one time. Okay, yes,
So
ma'am.
y'all didn't know. Now you know.
That is correct. We got Sensei in the back, doing his thing. And then we got Michelle Louise in the building, y'all. Open the cut.
It's the eyebrow raise for me.
But no, man. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. So, I don't want to assume, but Cleveland born and raised?
Yep. Born and raised. Grew up on. I lived on 105 in South Boulevard.
Okay.
I lived on 123rd, but then I got adopted when I was 8. Moved on Leon Harvard, and that's where I grew up.
Come on, so South Leon Harvard, man. Up the way, baby.
Cause shout out to what where you from as far as
Oh,
high school?
man.
Shout it out.
GFK.
Come
all the
on,
way.
baby.
Come on, man. Okay. Shout out to Eagle. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I ain't gonna hate. Max Hayes do. Max Hayes in the building. You know everything.
Yourself.
Yeah, right. Man, you know what? When I tell people from Max, they like Max who?
Ooh, right. It's like,
Our basketball
I'm sorry, we don't
team
know.
got squashed every single time, man. Yeah, I know. You start already.
Yeah, we smoked y'all.
yeah,
I know every single time though.
100
For
balls.
sure.
No, man, listen.
Yeah.
We're like, kick it off, no.
30 alone, easy.
Oh man, but we don't get into that. We don't get into that. I'm sorry, my Lakers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about our losing track. We tried, but it was. I ain't gonna lie. It was so cool. We see him like, oh no, Marshall, give me, oh no, it'd be all bad. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Leave it
all
alone.
love.
But if you need your car, you need a car detail. You know what I'm saying? You need
Oh,
some
yeah.
construction. We got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Put spec on
Good
Max
for
same
something.
thing.
All right.
But no, man. So okay, growing up up the way and whatnot, man. Was you were the kid? I can see you just out there with the candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did the entrepreneur spark start for you, man?
Just my environment growing up, you know, it's guys was getting money, you know, in the streets. So people think hustling is you gotta, you know, sell drugs and all that. Even though it was around me, and I had family that did it, but me, I was selling candy. I used to wash cars. I used to walk around with a cooler, selling Mambalicious, Mambas and Bubblicious in middle school.
Okay.
I had a landscaping company at the age of 9. It was called Stand the Grass Man. So I be seeing the Trash Boys, and I bumped into them a couple times. I was doing that at that age, but it was called Stand the Grass Man. Cutting grass is a blast, as long as you cut it fast. I
Man,
was
talking about hit that one time. My man had the marketing back then.
Hey, it's smooth with it too.
I used to write my name and make my own flyers and put it in the neighbors. So everybody yard that I would cut, I would wash their cars, shovel their driveways, and I would rake their leaves.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up. So let me ask you this. With that being said, because I can tell you, I don't know what year you graduated. What year you graduated?
I came out 09.
Okay, come on. I came out 05. I know for us, entrepreneurship wasn't like at the forefront. I remember for me growing up, it was get a good job with the gas company, light company, stuff like that. But it seemed like entrepreneurship was always on your mind and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, during that time, like even in culturally, like the music, a lot of music was about hustling. So you had Jeezy. Jeezy was hot. Trapper died. Like Project was out. Gucci was out.
Classic.
You know, most of the artists was talking about hustling. So this generation, it's a lot of like drilling and But when I was coming up, it was always about the hustle.
Yeah.
T.I., you know, the hustling. Everybody was just about hustling. Even the movies, hustling.
Yeah.
They glorified like the hustler. Now the glorify is the shooter.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Different generations.
Mhm.
Come on now. No, you right about that.
That is true.
No, that's true.
Now, I know that you said, you know, you've been doing this since the little stand. So was there anybody like family-wise that was an entrepreneur that you aspired to be, or role model-wise? Like what got you just wanting to, you know, venture out and do your own thing in regards to, you know, selling candy, washing cars, cutting grass, the whole nine?
So when I was in school, guys used to count thousands of dollars. I'd be in class, and I remember being in 9th grade, and this guy, he was just like, look how much money I made. He made $1,500 that day. I'm like, dang. So I'm like, I'm counting I always kept, you know, $100, $200, which was good at the time.
For sure.
Man, what was I doing in high
Yeah,
school?
back, I know, right? Barely could keep 20.
Right.
Yeah. And when I was at Kennedy, I seen guys driving four cars to school, like as theirs, motorcycles, you know, people trying to sell you a pack. Just my environment. I walk into school, I got 30 people trying to sell me something, and not just from you know, drugs, but also girls used to sell the little keychain. Remember the little things they used to do?
I do.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
'cause I
okay.
was making them too. Yes. I didn't know you could sell them. I was just making them. Dang.
Selling them CDs.
Yeah.
I started selling CDs, porn.
Shout out to the bootleg man and
Bootleg,
women of the
man.
world. Line Wire Warriors.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all,
It was
man.
hot back then.
It was always, and I was really inspired in the barbershop. I used to sit in the barbershop on Saturdays, and I see people, the Muslim guy, he's selling bean pies and oils. And one day I asked him, how much you make off the oils? And he was like 300. I said, for real? 300 in one day? So that's how I kind of inspired me to create my own fragrance.
For sure.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
so I went from selling oils, now I got sprays, candles, lotion. But just my environment in general. And then I had a brother when I was in foster care. He had a water bed, like that was big to me. He had all the shoes, animals. He had a lot of cars. You know, he was like, you know, the movie Paid in Full.
Yeah.
That's how my brother looked. I didn't know what he was doing.
He was Mitch.
But he was getting a lot of money. So I always kind of looked at him, not in a bad way, but I just wanted to, you know, be like, you know, get what he got. So I just took mine and just turned it into, you know, hustling the way I did.
Wow. All right.
So let me ask you this. With that being said, mindset, or not even mindset, the skill set. What are some skill sets you think an entrepreneur needs in order to, not even saying thrive, but make as an entrepreneur?
For one, you can't be afraid. You gotta, you know, embrace any room you go into. Try to like meet, you know, talk. So it's gonna be uncomfortable. So me, what I had brothers and cousins. I was always around older people, so they used to make me talk to girls. Like when I was little.
They made you talk to them?
Yeah, they made you, and if you didn't, put some paws on you.
Yo, man.
So,
He telling
but
our age for sure.
Yeah, that's for it bring back memories.
yeah. But the thing was though, you know, talking to women, that was women older than me. I'm 9 or 10, and they like 16, you know what I'm saying? Go talk to her. But really they was setting me up because they wanted her, so they used me as their little brother. So it was a good play.
But it taught you to be fearless.
Yeah, it taught me to just to be fearless and
Come on now.
and I take that like now. So if you can talk to I'm speaking for the guys, you can talk to a girl, you can talk to anybody.
Come on now.
So because a lot of people are afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people in this world. Just keep going to the next one.
Ooh.
So you know, I just came from a lot, and especially once I found out who I was. So I feel like it's nothing that I can't achieve. It's nothing that I can't get. Just going back from my childhood.
That's good.
Okay. All right. So listen, I wanna learn more about the beginning journey. So we finished high school. We've been doing our thing in regards to the entrepreneur. You know, building those skill sets throughout high school. So we get out of high school. What was next as you start to venture off into the real world, into the adult life?
So I went to college. I went to Notre Dame College.
Okay, come on now.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep, right there. Yep, I played football there. And I was working at White Castle Church's Chicken too. So,
Castle, yeah.
it was times when I ain't had no food, I didn't have no money. So I was taking the chicken and I was selling 2 pieces with a cookie for $5 on campus.
Man, what?
Gotta
Come
get
on
it.
now, you gotta applaud that man. 'Cause they probably buying it up too.
Yeah, they was buying them, and they were stealing them. My roommates. Shout out to Phil and Carl and Lundy. I be coming home from work and I got chicken and I look in the refrigerator, it's gone. And literally, only got 1 pack of noodles. But that's where right after high school, I went to college. I played college football. I was recruited. I was the top 100 player, scout in Ohio.
Come on now.
So a lot of my discipline and the way I was so competitive, it comes from me playing sports because I play football and basketball.
Okay. Nice. All right. So what were you taking in college? What was?
I went to school for business and marketing, and I minored in entrepreneurship.
Wow! I didn't even know that entrepreneurship was a minor in college. Okay.
Yep, minor in entrepreneurship.
So let me ask you this then: what you have learned real skills, like applicable skills in the field, versus you know what I'm saying in college, what do you think was held more weight in you actually pursuing entrepreneurship?
You saying this? Did I learn more outside of school?
Which one would you say helped you better in the actual field?
I would say just being out in the world. I learned more, just me learning myself than it was school. Now, school, you learn a lot because they teach you more so how to work for someone. So that's like most colleges don't have business major; they have a business management. So they want you to help manage some business.
That's a. Whew.
So when I was in high school, I used to want to be an anesthesiologist because I found out how much money they make.
They make money.
I'm like, I could put people see make 6 figures. I'll do that. So one of my teachers, she was my marketing teacher. She told me, she said, never chase the money, chase what you're good at because the money will follow. And that's when that's when I majored in marketing.
Thank you.
And marketing is a good tool to have because everybody needs marketing. Like no matter what business it is, everyone needs marketing. Just like that McDonald's when we was riding past, I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? So very important. But when I left, I didn't finish college. I got scared like my last year. And my brother graduated. I'm just watching him. I always watched everybody else that was ahead of me. And I just didn't really know what direction I was going to go. I was like, I'm going to go back to school. But this guy I grew up with, he was like, man, I want you to manage me in music. I'm like, I don't know about nothing about no managing or none of that type of stuff. And he was like, yeah, you do, man. You business savvy. People like you. You good with people and all this other type of stuff.
You recognized it before you did.
Yeah. Sometimes people can, see value or certain skill sets in you that you may not see in yourself. But I just said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And we started our own music label. It was called Forever 100. And and I rebranded it to Ivy Vac and Roman numerals. And it means Forever 100. Just because just for the far as I started creating a clothing line for it, and we was making T-shirts, hoodies. I used to just wear them all the time, put them on everything. Go in the stores, I used to buy clothes, just press it on all my shoes, hats. I gave Steph Floss a hoodie. I gave DJ Rod Wolf a hoodie. Most of them they know me because I was out there going all the bars and clubs, just branding myself with everything I had on. Your name Brandon too. No pun intended.
I like that on stood about. Thank you, Gordon. Brand, build.
I'm branding myself. They gotta use put that on
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, put that down. Come on now. I'll put you in the process, Gordon, man. I got you.
Yep. So yeah, but I started pushing the brand. I was selling T-shirts. We made like 10,000 in 1 month of T-shirts. And at first, but the thing is, like a lot of times when people put out their brands or they clothes or whatever, they just start trying to sell it right away. So this is one of the skills I learned in college. It was called the Jones effect. And don't nobody want something that don't nobody else want. So if the neighbors is doing it, if they got on George, whatever.
I keep hitting that.
Yeah, you do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that means everybody else gonna want it. So what I would do, I would get like like 20 shirts, and I would get guys around me, and I would put all the shirts, hats on them, and I tell them give it back. Under Armour used to do that too, and I would give it to my family. I started giving it away. Sometimes you got to give stuff away in order for people to buy it, because people gonna see it. I did the same thing with my fragrance, and from that I was able to get a $10,000 a month off T-shirts.
That's good. Listen, I hope y'all right taking notes, because I'm over here like, all right, I'm about to get some Hanes T-shirts.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we
Put that line on there.
Listen,
Boom.
say
Don't
less.
encourage this. Leave it to Michelle, okay? Let her be
You right.
the professional, okay?
You right.
Yes. Okay, so listen, you've given us so much when it comes to business, one-on-one, to be honest. So it's almost like we in school, y'all.
Facts.
I'm just
Professor
saying.
Gordon.
Professor Gordon,
I
yeah.
can see
Add
it.
that to the accolades.
Come on now.
There you go.
Why not?
So you spoke about marketing and how important marketing is. So in your opinion, is marketing as important as sales, or is sales more important than marketing?
Well, you can't make money if you don't market the product. Nobody don't know what it is. And also, too, you can make money with marketing. Like, I just had a lady hit me up today. She wanted me to do a marketing strategy for her. So now, but by me putting in that work, I can charge for a consultation for that, because I have the experience in that.
Y'all heard that right?
So if you need help selling, or if you need help marketing, I can do both. I can teach you, I can coach you, or you give it to me, I can sell it myself.
Okay,
Oh,
coach.
man,
All
second.
right.
Listen.
He said he can do it all.
I can do it.
I heard that.
He said, I throw the alley to myself.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I'm dunking it for you.
One
you know?
in the game.
Right. So, okay. So we talk about a lot of things. Let's talk about some L's, man, because everyone talks about the good stuff. Talk about the first lesson you learned as an entrepreneur that to this day.
Long
is
day.
like, all right,
I need a break to just take care of me. And I love how Febrez's Soothe and Restore sets the mood perfectly with relaxing notes of warm whipped sugar and shea butter. And now I'm ready to relax and unwind.
Fitness, but I had myself. And from there, I was able to just start redoing with my vision, but focusing more on me. And that's when S. Gordon was alive. And pretty much everything that I'm doing right now, my fragrances, luxury car business, I have a hair salon now.
Wow.
I started a nonprofit called Men in Suits. And I teach young men how to become gentlemen, and eventually I'm about to open up my own shop, and I'm gonna start tailoring people, getting them right, like in that way. But I lost a lot of money, but the thing that I gained was the experience.
Come on, man.
So that's why I can charge people now, for that. And I'm only giving y'all the short version of it, but I'm working on my first book right now, so y'all gonna be able to.
Okay.
You about to say, come on now, Sniper.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
give me
ahead,
that.
but don't go crazy.
Okay, come on now, Sniper.
Yeah, so I'm ready to tell my story, because a lot of people, they don't know the journey that I went through. It's like roller coaster. It could be nice going up. It's a thrill, and it can go down. You can lose everything, but if you keep riding on that roller coaster, stay on that thrill, it's gonna go right back up. So that's been my journey. Not afraid to take losses.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a good
Title.
Yep. That's a good
Thank
title
you.
right there. Okay. Well, listen, I think that no one can say that they've been able to take success without having the failures that come with it. It's just part of the game. I think somebody was saying that if it was a smooth mountain going up, that they would easily fall back down.
Fall back down.
You
Come
know,
on.
so it definitely is different. So kind of piggybacking off of what he said, but in regards to maybe someone mentor-wise, was there ever a time in business, maybe when you had lost everything, where someone gave you some bad advice that also didn't help the situation or made it worse?
Said bad advice.
You know how sometimes your friends, a family, they try to help and they just make the situation worse.
I wouldn't say I've had bad advice, but I had the wrong people around me.
Okay. All right.
I always
That's a lesson.
since a young age, I always kept like great people around me. So it's important to have mentors,
Come on now.
because Cause even if somebody was giving me bad advice, I'm gonna get it. I always been the person to ask questions anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
But like one of my mentors, Andre Cisco, he's partners with Machine Gun Kelly. They got the restaurant downtown,
Yeah,
27 Club. Shout out to my big cousin. So he always gave me great advice. Shout out to Larry Lay. Shout out to John Life and the Breadwinners too. Shout out to them. So I always kept great people around me. So it don't matter if somebody can give me bad advice because I got an armor around me. So it's gonna bounce right off of me.
That's good. Come on, now. Good job. I hope you're taking notes.
Yeah.
You dropping gems.
Giving a lot. You're giving a lot.
So let me ask you this: in your journey, because being an entrepreneur is already hard. One, right? You are a seer entrepreneur. How do you manage all the different businesses you have to where you're able to maintain? How can I say this? Not even because you're also a father, right? You have all these other things you got going on. How do you maintain? That's more of the question.
So that's one of the lessons I learned, like in when I was like doing the music and all of that. I did a lot of stuff myself, so I wasn't just managing. I was PR. I was the.
I'm sorry, Glory, man. When you say PR, what do you mean by PR?
It's a lot. Pretty much making sure everybody was on point. You know what I'm saying? Booking a lot of stuff. Or I was a booking agent too.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, pretty much everything. I did it all in one. It was just me. So I learned from that. So when I took the loss, I'm in a dark room, and now I got to figure out how do I, maneuver this. And I play chess too. So I operate my life like a chessboard. And what I started doing was now I delegate. So like my fiance, she runs the hair salon. It's called So Gorgeous Studios.
Come on now.
I'm a part of a luxury car business. One of my partners, Phoenix Luxury. So anybody needs Sprinter vans, limos, Escalade black on black trucks. So I have a team. I have a team on everything that I do.
So not just you.
It's not just me. Even like the wine. I make a wine. My family grow their own crops. My fragrance. My fiance, her sister. My sister, they be in there helping me make the candles. She buys the bottles, help me with the labels. My mom make the labels. She was printing up a lot of my, shirts with my stuff on there. I'm like, hey, I want to put my logo on my shoes. She's like, well, how can I do that? I said, we got to figure it out. I don't care how it looks. I messed it up. I'm like, I don't care. I'm still wear them. So my family, people around, and a lot of times, a lot of us think, we don't have people to help us and help, support us, for our journey and our dream.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it be the people right next to you.
Shout out to you, Michelle Louise. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, we don't pay attention. We don't pay attention to them because we like, I need to find somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody might be trying to. I need S. Gordon, but really the person that you need is the person right next to you. They the one. So it's like people like my partner Lay. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't for him. I got certain, like S. Gorgeous, some of the girls like Jasmine, Gia, Tish, Lisa, Infinity. Like a lot of those is not, everything that I've built is not me, it's we. It's my team. It's the people around me. Even Nate right now, she's on top of me with Breadwinners. So I delegate, so I got a board now for that. So now I can do stuff like this. I can market the businesses. I can do the things that I'm great at, and that's what we should also too. Focus on your strengths. If you have a weakness, put somebody in that. Find somebody that has that weakness. So if you don't know how to network with people, find somebody like me that'll walk any room. If you don't know how to sell, find you a salesman. If you don't know how to market, find you somebody good at marketing, or go to these conventions, these networking events. I see you guys throw a lot of them. You have to go. Don't be afraid to invest your money and be around great people.
No, that's real. Come on, man.
That's good.
That's real good.
I love that. Let's see. So you've given us a lot, in regards to, businesses. Because like Brady said in the beginning of your intro, I mean, the list keeps going on and on, from candles to, you know, luxury car rentals. I mean, you name it, you pretty much do it all. So is there anything that you haven't tapped into that you're looking to tap into?
So right now, we have a company we building called Breadwinners, and what I wanted to do was create something where we can work together within the Black community. So you got the Jews, they all work together. Even if they don't like each other, they work together.
Come on, man. You right about that?
You got Chinatown. I was in Parma one day, and met this guy from Ukraine, and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, these are flags. You know, we got a restaurant there, we got church there." Like the whole community wasn't just Russians. It was Ukrainian, Polish. They all live with each other, even though it's a war over there. So when you out in the trenches, in the streets, you ask those questions, you start figuring out, okay, well, how's there a war, but y'all all live together, all tap in. So Breadwinners, we building economic empowerment. So we all support each other, businesses. You know, my son, shout out to Joe James, his company Wall to Wall. He has a construction company. Hiring my son, teaching him electrical, teaching him plumbing, how to build houses. We got people who own hair salons, barbershops, daycares, and we all work together. So the goal is to have our own land, build properties, together for us.
Community.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's bigger. It's bigger than me. Like I said, it's we. So everything I do is never just been I. It's been all of that. Like when I do the dressing up, people are like, "Oh man, I see people stealing your ideas and people doing these upscale events." I'm like, that's what it's supposed to be for. Like because I wanted to change. I wanted to change the trajectory of how they view us as Black people. Start seeing us dress nice and be in a different light. So.
No, that's good. Because I was about to say, shout out to you and what you're doing, man. Because like you said, we see all the time, see other nationalities do it, and then I see where we start, but we don't follow through with it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And to take to the lengths that you're taking, and I want to commend you because it goes to networking and maybe one deal or not even one deal, one thing, and then it just fizzles out or whatnot. What y'all building seems like a legacy. We'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal work, man.
And not only that, like not only do you have all of these businesses under you, but you also mentioned that you have a nonprofit, so it's also you giving back. So, tell us a little bit more about that and how that came to be.
So the giving back, it came from my childhood. I was in foster care at 9 months, and I used to see my foster mom just taking care of everybody. Like I seen her probably raise over like 60 people, from foster care kids to her own kids to her own kids to the cousins' kids. Like to this day, like she at the house right now like 10 kids. So I always seen her give back.
Shout out to her.
And I remember when I was little, I was probably about 5 years old. She took us to go see a Black Santa. And I was like, damn, I never seen a Black Santa. I always thought Santa was white. So that's something that kind of sparked me. So every year I do a give back where I give out toys. It's called the Santa Claus giveaway. And it's actually deeper than that because, when you look at television, the media, you always see these white faces as superheroes. It's never really us, so I'm like, sure, I'm gonna create Santa Claus. So it's not like a typical Santa. I'm coming there with a red fur coat on, so the kids, and I'm going into the schools and they can see that, and I'm giving them, reading them Christmas stories. I'm giving them toys and things of that nature. And my first year playing football, I was 10 years old. I had a pair of ponies, and I seen all the other kids had Nikes on and all that. And I remember when I was in high school, it was a school that donated some cleats to us. It was some used cleats. They gave us fried chicken and Kool-Aid. And it was a white school too.
Man, what?
On everything I love.
Y'all be ashamed of y'all.
Whoever play with me, they know what I'm talking about. Wow. And I said, man, when I get older, I'm gonna give cleats to my high school. So I was able to do it in 2018. That was my first year. And then wound up double back and did it in 2019. So since then, I've done it 5 times, and they asking me every year, go back weekends. Like, that's not how this works. Like,
run it back.
So it always comes from like just my childhood, my upbringing. You know, seeing you know, people growing up in the environments where I grew up. Most people think I lived in the suburbs. Like I begin at a lot, which is a compliment. But I grew up walking over wild Irish rose bottles. A guy trying to sell me a pack every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so the person you see now isn't the person I was when I was young.
Yeah.
But the beauty of what I had was I was able to, I had family that lived in Twinsburg, Solon, these really nice areas. So I'd be coming from Leon Harvard, going over there to Solon and looking at these mini mansions. You know, so that's what the Men in Suits is for. Is I want to take some of these younger guys that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and put them in a nice environment, take them to a nice restaurant, get them tailored up. Because a lot of times it's these kids never left their own block.
Give them exposure.
So when you do that, you open their body of water up. So now it ain't just a fishbowl; it's an ocean.
Come on, man.
That's good.
That's real good.
Well, I mean, just incredible. Like I said, what you're doing, you know, for yourself, you know, obviously, like he said, serial entrepreneur, really doing things. And not only that, but I think that sometimes some will miss the mark where you need to actually give back. It's okay to go into your community, whether it's where, you know, you were born and raised, or whether it's just where you see the need and be able to really, you know, help the environment. I think that helps, you know, in regards to just helping the city, helping the states, helping the country, and helping the world. You know, it all domino effects to that. So I know that we have our like staple questions, and I was kind of like jumping to that because I think that you could really help us with trying to figure out when it comes to our city, you know, because our city, you know, some may say, you know, there is a collaboration there and it's live and well, but there is countless numbers of others that are saying that that's not so. So how do you feel as though, you know, Cleveland can be more of that collaborative place?
So I heard a question a lot. You know, our city is a hatred city. Nobody supports each other. I hear that a lot, but we have to take the emotion out of things. You know, so if you go to any city, any major city in America, they all say the same thing, unless you like in Atlanta or something. But most of the like the major market cities, what they have, they got money. So you got more black multi-millionaires. So yeah, they can support and they can create these things. What we have to do as a city is stop focusing on everybody being an artist, and people have to be the executives. We need those people. So even the people that got it, that's at the top, they have to start building corporations. Like right now, and I'm gonna put it out there just in case somebody try to steal it.
Come on now. Copyright.
So it's always been like this thing about, I grew up, you know, up the way, uptown, Harvard area, Leon Harvard, and then you got 105, you got East Cleveland, you got those areas. So they have a day right now, it's called 10-5 Day. Shout out to my boy Ray, I was just at his, I seen him there. So they got 10-5 Day, and then you also got 216 Day.
True.
The thing is, I hear a lot of artists complaining, like from my side of town where I grew up, that they're not performing on these stages. So me, I'm like, well, shit. And I talked to Ray too. Why don't I create a Up the Way Day? So now I can give the opportunities for those artists on that side of town to perform. And then you take the emotion out. Okay, now I build something. Ray builds something. Ray Jr. builds something. Now we can collaborate.
Come on now.
Funny thing, Ray Jr. So when I was managing artists, the artists that I had around, they used to hate on everybody. Take that hatred spirit out. They used to hate on everybody. Oh man, I'm better than Ray Jr. I'm better than Rick Flames. I'm better than all the top artists at the time. Doughboy, Lil Cray, whoever was hot at the time. And I found myself not saying it, but thinking like, man, we don't need them. We gonna build what we building like that. I realized that they didn't hate on those artists, they hated themselves. They wasn't at the position where they thought they should have been in because they didn't put the work in.
That's right.
Once I separated myself from them, I'm like, dang, I need to go link up with a Ray Jr. I need to link up with a Rick Flames. I need to link up with a Machine Gun Kelly. I need to link up with Andrew Lloyd or whoever, anybody.
For
So now I've worked with all of them. You know, we've done business together. I've worked with Ray. I've worked with Brit Flames, one of the artists I had. He had a song with him, and those same artists that was around me that was hating. Where they are now. And the crazy thing is, when I always had a vision, it was me and this guy that I grew up with, and we both said we was gonna buy a Lexus. He was gonna get the truck, I was gonna get the car. Since we was like in 5th grade, and once I started separating myself, I wound up buying that Lexus. I still got it in my garage right now. Bought this Lexus. I had 20s on there with beaming, and called him like, yeah, I was so happy, like, but it was like really like I felt that it was like both of ours. It took him like 10 minutes to come outside, and then when he looked at the car like, oh, it's cool. Most people when they see a brand new car or whatever, oh, let me take it for a spin. Let me, you know what I'm saying? So when you never know who truly there for you until you up and when you down. So when you down, when you up, people want to see you do good, they just don't want to see you do better than them. So, and I feel like a lot of people might feel like Cleveland is like that, but what we got to do as a city is take the emotion out of everything. Also support, people that's building something. So like the Pull Up Experience, you got like Lloyd, he does the Ohio Entertainment Awards. I'm sure he get a lot of hate, but I respect Lloyd because Lloyd been doing it for all these years. You got people that hate on somebody, but they never built nothing. Yeah, you ain't built shit. So me, I look at it like as an opportunity. Like, all right, well, since y'all complaining, I'll build something, and that's what I'm doing. I'm in the lab, and I never been a person to be in one particular clique and none of that type of stuff. I'll go connect with every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? I look at, I got a InvestFest out there in Atlanta. I'm like, shoot, we gonna do that here. You know what I'm saying? So that nice. We gonna do it. It's about to happen.
You said first. You said
it's about to happen.
So listen, it was all right. Sorry, Brandon. All right, so after this, we can get back to regularly scheduled program.
No, you got.
The question just like came to my mind. Like I feel like it's going to help so many people in regards to business because again, we talk about the highs and the lows, but we got to know. So when it comes to you talk about how we got to get the emotions out of it and collaborate. Have there ever been a collaboration that you had where it did not end well? On a business wise, you try to, because you try to be open with everybody when it comes to business. But there's some people that you try to partner with where you end up finding out like, yeah, I won't never do that no more.
To be honest,
without naming them, you ain't got to name them.
We're in Cat Williams.
Let me specify.
Hold on, let me get my list. Let me write my list.
I ain't trying to start name.
To be honest with you, almost everything that I tried to build, it did not work. Almost everyone, and anybody that's in business, they just imagine someone who created a scientist and they're creating an invention. It never works like right away. You gotta just keep going at it, Yeah. But the question is you gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? So I've had so many different groups that did not work, but I go back to the lab. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my own label. We had our own group. Right. And then I had a team, S Gorgeous, and I had to kind of revamp that because it was a lot of, that's a story in itself. Okay. But I had to revamp that and I had to keep tweaking that and just keep, the same people aren't there, but the right people are still there. And but a lot of times it's not going to never really work at that particular time. It's not going to be perfect, but you just can't quit. Like that's the only thing. And that's why a lot of people be stagnant or in the same spot where they wonder, well, why am I not this? Why am I not that? So that's why, like, some of the things that I've done, like even podcasts, you know how many shows that I tried to create, and everybody that I try to work with, they flaked on me. I've had people that I was supposed to interview and never showed up. I done did the questions for them. I done researched them. I done got them what they liked. I done paid the producer and did all this type of stuff, and they didn't even show up. They didn't apologize. They didn't do none of that. I probably curated about 25 different shows, and it didn't work. So that's why I'm like, well, shit, I'll just do my own show. Because at first it was me trying to put somebody else on camera, but the person that should have been on the camera was me.
Come on now.
So So that's why now I got a show coming out. It's called My Friends Are Better, and I'm gonna be interviewing and going to their businesses, my relationships, some of these great people that I know that's gonna surprise a lot of people, and then I got another show called OIC, and I play a Mac named Stan Gorgeous, and and it's gonna highlight the city, you know, and from a cultural standpoint, and y'all gonna see it's gonna be dope.
Come on now.
Gotcha. Well, shout out to you, by the way, for, you know, having me on your podcast, you know, so it was pretty dope.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And you definitely made sure, like, what you like and all of that, you definitely had
pretzel.
the
You had the pretzels on
Yes,
that?
he had the pretzels on that.
She said she want M&M's, only red kind. I'm like, I had to take them all. I'm like, that's a little bougie. I don't want that angle. Get the right side.
I can see that, Gordon, man.
Which side my best side?
I can see that, Gordon, man. That's funny. Well, let me ask you this, man, 'cause you are a 5-star entrepreneur general, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? You're a trap legend. You an entrepreneur legend, right?
Yeah.
And you've been doing this since, you said, was that 09? So we talked about before that. So you've seen the difference in entrepreneurship throughout the time. Where do you feel like entrepreneurship is going in the future for the future generation of entrepreneurs?
Everything is more technology based, short attention span. So if you want to know where the generation, where entrepreneurs gonna go, you got to look at the youth. So that's what I work with kids, and I got a son. He's a teenager. My daughter. I'm just looking and seeing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you got AI, you got robots coming out. You know, now you got you know, opportunities for Black creatives. Like that's what they got Tubi. You got Tubi for so I'm seeing that. But it is some things that were taken from that, like with some of the companies. So I look at like Amazon. So Amazon came here and created a lot of job opportunities, but a lot of the mom and pop stores, they couldn't last.
Yeah.
Because everybody now orders online. You got like Lyft, Uber, you know, all these different platforms where it's accessible, where people can, you know, get drove around. But it took away from like some of these transportation companies. Also, these kids, they don't want to get their license at 16.
They don't. It's so wild.
Yeah, they don't want to walk. They don't want to. You know, they rather order food and the store will literally be right there.
Right around the corner.
So it's making us lazy. Like a lot of us gaining weight. Like I gained a lot of weight. I've been in the gym, eating better. You know, juicing. You know, all that type of stuff. So that's what I'm looking at. I always look to the youth. Because that's what they look at. Yeah, they study that 17-year-old Black boy. You know, and one thing that I wanted to do is I want to create stories for our people, because it's important. We don't need everybody telling our stories. Because then you have a movie like Precious. Yeah, that's not everybody reality. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got to show the balance in it. Yeah. Like just like meat, you don't just eat meat. You need vegetables. Yeah. You're gonna be constipated. So I think that's important.
That's true.
That's good. So no, I get to you because I feel like the future, they're very creative. You know, I know I feel like we as millennials, we more embrace our creative side, but we also want to get to work too. You know what I'm saying? But leaning more into the creative side and they leaning more into their mind, which they should, but take it physical too.
Yep. Yeah, like the streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like streaming is good. Like if you can utilize it as a business, but just think, you know, they'll pay a guy $10 million to be a streamer. So then you got hundreds of millions of kids that want to stream now. Yeah. But they not building those skill sets out in the world so people can want to watch them. So everybody think they is a Casanat or Aiden Ross or one of these other guys. Yeah, they do the same thing with music. They'll pay a couple guys some money. You know, now everybody trying to chase that one person, but everybody don't get in. So you have to live. So a lot of stuff that I went through, selling candy at 9 and cutting grass and being in certain relationships, you know, in my life. You know what I'm saying? Taking the losses, the wins, you know, all of that. I have the experience, so I can talk about it. And that's what the new generation, the ones that can communicate properly and effectively, those are going to be the leaders. Because everybody else is going to be having their head down. They're going to be wearing a mask with the hoodie on like they all do, covering their face. They don't want to be seen.
They really don't.
Show your face.
Yes.
That's good. So let me ask you this: Cleveland, like you said, we talk about Atlanta, talk about New York. What do you feel like are the businesses that Cleveland does better than anywhere else in the world?
As a whole, or within the black community?
Both.
What we do, I feel like it's some holes that we can definitely do.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things that were done. I'm gonna speak far as the black community.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you go from a dominant society perspective, like I met this guy, he was in the marijuana industry, and his partner is Mike Tyson. He got a house out there in Chagrin Falls, mansion, nice house. So if you ask him, how is raising your kids here? He's gonna say, oh, it's phenomenal. You know, my kids go to the best schools. You know, they live the best life. Cleveland is the best. Or this area is the best place to raise your kid. But if you ask somebody within the black community, they're gonna say, oh, this is horrible, this and that, blah, 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 blah. You know, but it's things within the black community that were done that prohibits, you know, some of us to gain, to go further, like redlining. Like they built that freeway with that Opportunity Court. They did that right before All-Star game. So just imagine all those black businesses that people could have rolled through, but they ain't see it because they went through the freeway and they went straight to where everybody else at.
That's real.
Also too, Cleveland used to be Atlanta back in the day. And this is what a lot of people don't know. So back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, we had our own downtown. It was on 105. We had our own restaurants. We had our own grocery stores. We had our own movie theaters. We had everything. We didn't need to go downtown. We didn't need to do all of that.
We had everything within ourselves.
Everything was in that. So you know how they be like, oh yeah, the money only lasts within the black community for six hours. But why is that? That was done purposely. So the things that a lot of us, like I was talking about Parma earlier, we had that in our own communities. We had and a lot of our businesses were funded by the streets. So you had go-go bars. You had a lot of gangsters. People was doing numbers. Grandma selling moonshine. You know, all that type of stuff.
That's real.
You know, and once they dumped like the crack within the neighborhoods, you got the Vietnam War, black exploitation era, and then you start putting other people in our communities that didn't know us. They wasn't family. Remember, we used to be like, oh yeah, where you from? Everybody knew everybody. This generation, they don't know their neighbors anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's because such and such knew that mama, and that mama. I used to go over my neighbor's house, you know, to wait for my parents to get home. They used to cook for me. So you can't. They don't do that anymore. You know, but it was set up to be that way.
Yeah.
Because how is it that every other community is doing what we used to do and we separated?
Yeah.
So that's another thing too that I recognize, and I study history. We got to stop beating ourselves up. Like, oh yeah, we don't work together. We don't do this. Why is it that we don't work together? We don't do this. If you listen to the music, like remember we talked about that on the show. I don't need no man this, man that. But even in the 90s, we don't love them hoes. They said that. That was purposely done, but who's paying the people that's saying that?
Yeah. So
then you have other artists that go and say the same exact thing. Now you create this domino effect. We used to talk about love in the music. Yeah. Now they talk about just sticking it right in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even no foreplay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, say the question one more time.
No, you get. I like the history lesson. Okay. I want to make sure we get that. No, I was talking about in Cleveland because you've been around. Yeah. You've seen the Houston, you've seen the New York, you've seen the Atlanta. But what do you think? Something that we do particularly well here in Cleveland, as far as on the entrepreneur side.
On the entrepreneurial side, I feel like we have a lot of people that's winning. I don't really say it's a good thing. We will support, let's say like a restaurant, somebody booming a restaurant. We support whatever we think is hot, and I'm just being honest.
That's real.
So if it's hot, so you will have somebody like, oh, I dropped this, nobody support me. Well, you got to make yourself hot. Like I used to push everybody else's stuff, and and depend on everybody else. And I'm like, man, well, shit, I'm gonna just build my own followers. So I start asking people to follow me. Easy way to get people to follow you, just tell them to follow you.
Yeah.
And not just tell them to follow you, you have to like start going where everybody else at. People have to see you visually.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of them in the room, they done probably seen me somewhere. Cause I seen him outside of y'all. I was giving out ties. I'll be in the club.
Sometimes they be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside.
So it's like, but I feel like what we have to do, a lot of the older generation, they have to merge with this new generation, which is us, and that's not been done. So you got some of the guys, and I got a couple mentors as millionaires, but it's more millionaires. Why isn't some of these millionaires grabbing some of these people that can see that's the next level?
Yeah.
That's where the disconnect is. Just like All-Star Weekend. I was pissed during All-Star Weekend. Because I'm like, man, you had other people from another city come here and take over our damn city. I had threw a party downtown at Sausalito's. We threw a love and hip hop party. I had Lil Scrappy hosted it. And it was smacking. It was smacking. But then you had Atlanta, they came and they got they had the Galleria. They got the whole Galleria and they threw this big concert. And I'm like, why is it that all our promoters in our city, we all need to come together and do something just like they did? Because the thing,
Varsity did that.
yeah. Because the thing is, they look at it like, it's like, well, I want to be the only man. I want to be this. I want to be that. No, it's not about that. Would you rather own 100% of a seed, or would you rather own 10% of watermelon?
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say take that emotion shit out of it. Cause I know and one thing too, I don't look at everybody as my friend. And that's where the problem is. A lot of us be like, oh, that's my friend, oh, we cool. They ain't looking at you like you their friend. So if you could take that out, at least that part, now you can start working with people. And two, fellas, stop trying to sleep with all the women. Y'all ain't gotta like do business, do proper business. Like we adults. So if something happened in Spark, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I got a philosophy: purse first, ass last. So business first, pleasure next. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like where the disconnect is that.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's real good. I think y'all, like you see, talking real.
For sure.
Because you can't do two. With that being said, man, book, wine, candles. What collaborators can we hope for in the future for you, man? Like, who can we hope to see as going with in the future, man?
You guys. I know something. Me and my partner Layman talking. We want to do a pod fest.
Come on now, bro.
We want to do.
Come on now.
So
you already know we
right
down.
Up our alley, yeah.
So it's like we want to do that. Like we've been doing a lot of stuff. We've been collab with Futureland. We did stuff at the Mocha. We just did the Playhouse Square last year.
Okay.
They did that play with the incarceration, being wrongfully incarcerated. We shot that. My partner Lay, he shoot for Phil Wheaton, their classes and all of that.
Yeah, come on now.
So we've been
Stop
doing.
Larry, man.
We've been doing all
Come on
of
the
us.
podcast, Larry.
Yeah, y'all gotta get Larry on. He got a lot of game, a lot of
Absolutely.
jewels.
No. I know. I know. I already know.
I'm sure.
With Podfest, it's gonna take us to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially if you guys done built your brand. I've been doing it for years. We've been doing.
Yeah.
You got other podcasts out there. Cause I looked at Charlemagne. He just got a $200 million deal. You know, and you think Charlemagne like everybody he worked with?
That's a fact. Come on now. Come on, Corey. That's real.
I don't need to like you, but I want to bust down that 200 million. I don't like you, but let's bust this money down. You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
I gotta do better, man. I got no. I'll be real. I gotta do better because I'm like I don't rock you, whatnot. But you right. You right.
I'm gonna tell you something. My cousin Dre, and this is why it's important to have a mentor. People done done it before you. I was upset. Like when I started managing, I used to try to get DJs to play the artist's music, 107.9, all of them, and they wouldn't do none of that. They just, man, we ain't playing nothing, or they act like they are. And my cousin, he told me, he said I had to pay this guy $500 to make 10,000. I didn't really care for him because he was trying to holler at my girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't look at it from an emotional standpoint. It's business.
Wow. Come on now, boy.
It's business.
That's a fact. No, that's real.
Anybody in business, that's how the Jews where they at and all these other communities.
Yeah.
Because they take the emotion out. That's all we got to do. Take that emotion out. You ain't gotta like me. You know what I mean? Look, sometimes I get people say I dress nice, but then you got people that look at me like, man, who you think he is? You think I care? I can care less.
No, that's what's up.
You know, but I can work with you as long as we can do proper business. It is what it is.
That's good. That's good. I needed that. I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, man, I'm flipping over tables. I ain't working this person. You know what? I'm gonna turn over a new leaf.
Sometimes, jealousy is a form of love.
Oh,
Envy only can come when it's somebody right next to you that you've been in the gym with.
Yeah.
But jealousy is people from the outside that's looking at what you're doing. So it's a form of love. Sometimes people, you say hate, they don't hate you. They just hate the skin that they're in. That's why I got this quote. It's called "Stop looking out the window and look in the mirror." Focus on your own shit. I ain't worried about this.
Yeah.
Think somebody worried about what I got going on? I got to feed my family. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My team, the people around me. Those are the people that you rock with. So.
all right. Well, listen here, Mr. Businessman. Listen, you done gave us all types of gems, jewels. Again, I hope that y'all are taking notes because the business lessons have been phenomenal. I'm gonna have to rewatch so I can be able to take a couple notes. Because you had, remember when we had did our little interview before, because you told you had gave me like a little bit of like a coaching session, and I appreciate that, and I definitely been taking that and putting it into motion, by the way. So whenever we speak about legacy, we know that legacy for you is going to be, out of this world. So legacy, when we talk about it though, two-part, what is legacy for you as Gordon, but what is legacy like for everything entrepreneur side for you?
It's always about the money.
Okay.
It's gonna always be.
You respect them. You respect them.
It's always about the money. So, a couple years ago, I got a check for $2,200, and my family owned land in Arkansas, and that money was dispersed. Not the $2,200. That was just my cut. So out of like 100 people, everybody got a check.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's important to know who you are. Find out your family and things. You might have land out there you don't even know about. So I never met my great-grandfather, but this was some land that he was able to buy, and that money was able to trickle down to me. So I have a daughter, I have a son, plan on having, maybe another kid or two. And I want to be able to give that to my great-great-great-grandkids. They're gonna have property. They're gonna have land. They dad name gonna be on the building. You know what I'm saying? I had to choose somebody out earlier because people always asking me to give, to something. But y'all not recognizing me. How is it that you got Mentor and all these schools that give back to their schools and they got walls and all this, but y'all not even doing that for our schools? And it ain't for me, it's for that kid that's gonna come up and he gonna be like, I wanna be like him.
Yeah,
so he's gonna do it and he gonna pay it forward. So but that's what it is. It's like I wanna I'm looking at my great grandkids. I just got engaged last year.
Come on, man. Congratulations, man.
So now it's about going global. And me and my fiance, we already created a couple businesses now. Like I said, the hair salon, So Gorgeous Studios. We got a transportation company we started. We just bought our first van for that. And it's so much more. Like even me and the Gordon name, we're gonna be doing a lot of philanthropy because I already been doing it as an individual.
Yeah.
So now it's not individual. It's about my last name, and that's another thing too. People don't use their last names anymore.
No.
Like back then, they go to Jones, or they go to Johnsons, or they go to Griffins.
Man, I'm Gates all day. Listen, she already know.
Let them know.
We yelling like Gates. That's real though. You right.
Yeah.
People don't do it now.
Yeah, they use their social media handle. But if you look at every like top business, Kellogg, Woolsteins,
Walmart.
Walmart, Procter Gamble, what's the one little dude that used to be in the wheelchair?
Shoot.
What's his name?
Oh,
I be seeing him on all the buses.
Oh, you talking about
Freeman.
Demiano and Smith. I remember that commercial.
Yep, I remember.
So now you got his great grandkids on or kids on the buses and stuff like that now.
heard.
So it's always about that last name.
That's
so and if you could look at it from a name standpoint, it means so much more.
That's good.
As opposed to your own. But like I said, everything is purposely meant to take away from our last name.
Wow.
That's why they always want to put our first names on there and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then to go even deeper, like people that sign deals like a label per se, they'll sign their name on the label, but now the label owns your name. You don't do that. What you do is you create a company and you let them partner with your company because now they can't own the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of artists change their name. Because Prince did it. You know, Prince was Prince, but they owned a lot of that. They owned his music. So I think what he changed his name to
The symbol.
Yeah, it's like a symbol or something like that. And that's how you get smart. Create you a company, an artist, create you a publishing company. So you'll have 50% of your music that's just that you're busting down with, but then you got another 50% that you're not even seeing because you don't have a publishing company. So if a label sign you, who owns the publishing company? So off top, they getting 50%, and they gonna tell you owe them money, and they not even telling you about the 50%. They only telling you about the other 50%. But then you got to bust 25% of that down with who? The producer, which is 50%. So 50% go to the producer if you do business right. 50% gonna go to the artist. But if you do a feature, now you got to bust those splits down.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you got a whole another 50% out here, but you don't got your business right. Now, if you don't got your business right, I got a link I can send you.
Come on now.
Set up all your stuff. You know, get all your royalties, mechanical. Like, it's so much. That's just on the music side.
I didn't even know that though.
Right.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I learned that because I was in the gym, going to A&R classes. I was doing all that stuff. It's just I started focusing on other stuff.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of information when it
Yeah,
comes
that's
to
good
music.
information though. Sure.
I had an artist sign a $2 million deal, and the parents never signed a contract with me. Signed a $2 million deal. The crazy thing is the label that he signed with was Master P. What's that? Priority. When the Master P was with them, and he was talking about Master P earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did a contract. It was just a basic manager contract, and the parents wanted. He was a minor. He was only like 15 years old, and he blew up. And I knew he was gonna blow up. And the parents wanted me to sign saying that I would pay for his studio time and all his videos. I'm like, I ain't doing that shit. So how I'm gonna recoup my investment?
Yeah.
I'm paying for all this stuff. I need to get my money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him good luck, and I knew he was gonna blow up. A year later, signed the deal, $2 million.
Wow.
Hollywood on 360 deal.
Yeah, it was because they shelved him. He can't. He ain't been able to. But if he would have listened to me,
Yeah.
we would have been out in the streets because he already had a name.
Yeah.
You don't need them. And then COVID hit too, and that messed him up.
Wow.
So basically, if I got an artist, I need to come see Gordon.
Yeah, come see me.
Okay.
Just only $100. I give you everything you need. So you rather give me $100, or you would rather lose $100,000? You're gonna gain your money. I'm telling you, people got music that just floating in different areas.
Yeah.
Like, you can get paid just by performing at certain venues if it hit like a certain scan.
Did not know that.
So if you want a microphone, they got. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. They gotta come. They gotta pay me for that.
Yeah.
But if you performing or whatever, artists get paid like certain venues. So if you got like a regular coffee shop, no. But if it's certain, just like the radio scan, artists can get paid if they music hit certain thing. But they got different platforms. You have to sign you have to put your music under, your time of the music, all of that for you to get paid. And it's probably like 8 different things. But artists don't be knowing that.
We don't have revenue stream for the artists.
Yes.
Wow.
They just don't. They don't like. You got something you gotta fill out just for like to get placement on movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So some artists, they make music. Man, you can make music off just doing jingles. You can go knock on somebody's door.
I got a friend who has a buzzer that does this all the time. Can we get some strings on for that? We'll talk afterwards, man. We'll talk about it afterwards. Like, hey, in 2026, I don't see why not. Okay.
So yeah, but I got a whole movie coming out. I'm gonna be an artist, and I'm gonna show people in real time what to do, and not just in Cleveland. The most of the artists that made it in Cleveland, they left. You don't have to stay here. You can go to Dayton. You can go to Columbus. I was just in Columbus a couple weeks ago. You can go to another. I don't care if everybody don't rock with me here. I'll go over here. I mean, you can come back. You bring stuff back. Yeah. But you branch off and go other places, man. Because it's like if you was the new girl in school, everybody gonna be all on you because you the new girl. So when I go to Atlanta, they be like, "Now who is you? Where you from?" Like I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to branch off and start seeing other things, and then you will get a greater appreciation for the city as well.
I can believe that.
That's good.
All right now. So listen, I mean, no time has been wasted here. I mean, and like I said, since we started, you know, once we hit the queue, you have really been giving us so much information. Yeah. Like I said, I know without a doubt there's somebody that's watching and listening that's thinking the same thing, okay? So if we have to take everything that you've given us, or maybe something that you didn't, and bring it on in, what would be 3 takeaways that you would like to give someone tonight?
Well, one of them was a quote I said earlier. Stop looking out the window and look in the mirror. So y'all was asking about the city and, you know, can we collab and all this other stuff. Worry about your own shit. I don't be worried.
It's simple. But it's real.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Like, don't worry about what that person doing, this person doing.
Yeah.
If you put the work in, man, trust me, people gonna come. Like my first event, I had like 7 people show up. Now I got hundreds of people coming to my stuff now. I had 400 people come to one of my events one time. 500. You know what I'm saying? You may not sell all your stuff. You might sell 5. Focus on that one and just build from there. Build from there. Stop trying to. What they say, everybody worry about the elevator and forget about the stairs. You know, it just take one at a time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about doing interview for the last 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
5 years. Oh no.
Don't be out there like that, Gordon, man. Shout out to Michelle, man. Shout out to Michelle, man. Big difference, you know what I'm saying? But he's right.
But what I'm saying is, you would have never reached out to me if you didn't see things that I'm doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting there complaining and, oh man, nobody rock with me, nobody this, man, you got to put the work in. Yeah. And if it don't hit, keep going.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Put yourself out there. If you can't get on the show, create a show. Create your own damn show. I'm telling you that. Like, that's what I do. I just create it. That's real.
Because I'm going to see it. I don't give you a call. I don't find you.
All right.
I don't do my Liam Neeson.
Yeah, but just don't be afraid to fail. You know, a lot of us, that's been my life. Is I came in this world, you know, 9 months foster care. Both of my parents was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I got put in foster care, and now my daughter, she didn't go through the things that I went through. So I always look at where I was at. And that always helped me to keep going further. And I always want to break the cycle. So don't be afraid to fail, man. If you fall on your chest.
Come on now.
Bounce right back up and try again. Just keep going.
That's good. That's real good. Okay. It's been a new question. And Gordon will be the first one to hear this one, okay? Here the Pull Experience, you know, you episode 311, brother. You know what I'm saying? So that means 311 entrepreneurs have been on the show before you. But who do you think, who are some upcoming entrepreneurs in the city that people have their eye on, in your opinion?
Up and coming.
Or just who you, in your opinion, are just great entrepreneurs that need a spotlight.
So I would say shout out to the breadwinners.
Come on now. We'll pull y'all in one day. We'll have all y'all in.
It'll come like 50 of us.
Right.
Shout out to the breadwinners. Everybody's entrepreneur. Isha. She doing her nonprofit. You got Brooke, she does hair. You have Joe James, he got the Wall to Wall construction company. Ja Life, he has a construction company, real estate. He do it all. Franchises, Lay production company. He has art. Like Lay got a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but that's my partner. Thanks for shout out to Nate. Real estate, stock market. And she keep me on my toes. J. Reed Landscaping Company. My fiance Marlene was So Gorgeous Studios, just keeping me on point. It's a whole list that I can go through, but all of the breadwinners. Also too, it is a couple people like my boy 3D Kurt.
Come on now.
Kurt will always support me, making his own clothes, throwing his fashion shows. He car detailing. I had went and got 2 of my cars detailed by him. I always support. Like if somebody call me like, hey man, I got a such and such. You know, I'll pull up on you. Restaurant or whatever. My boy Tremaine. I know I don't know if he still own the bar at Mayfield right there, that's next door. But he got what's the taco spot over there on Broadway and Maple.
Viva.
Yeah, La Viva, that's the name of it. Yeah, shout out to my boy Tremaine.
Come on now.
Zabria, I haven't seen her in a while, but I just seen somebody. She had bought a vending machine, and somebody vandalized it.
Oh, damn, I mean it for that.
No, but she bought it. I didn't get a chance to tell her congratulations, but I seen it.
Yeah.
But I've been through it before, and that's a part of being an entrepreneur.
That's real.
You can have something. Like, could you imagine having $50,000, you know what I'm saying, cash, and then you down to $500. But you done quit your job. You so focused on just entrepreneurial, and it's just like, damn, like, do I go back to work? Nah, like I'm gonna take this $500. I'm gonna go and invest it in some bottles, and I'm about to get out and hustle and do what I know what I need to do. So that's where it's at. But it's a lot of people in the city that I can name. But if you are an entrepreneur out there, up and coming, and you are looking for a team or just people that want to support you, you know, we do Monday calls every Monday. We motivate each other to start our week. We're doing a workout challenge right now. So we mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. And if people around you not push you in those avenues, they shouldn't even be around you because they just wasting your time.
That's good.
Okay.
So that's a great segue to the most important question of the whole interview, brother. Where people learn more about you, where can they book with you, where can they get all their gore and accessories?
You can follow me on social media. It's still Mr. Gordon, but SDOT.
Okay.
S dot. That's what a lot of people call me, S dot. And I'm rebranding myself to WISG. Who is S Gordon? So I have a website coming out. Remember Mike Jones? Who Mike Jones?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do going into the future. I want people to know who I am. So they're going to be able to go on my site. You'll be able to book a car. If you need relationship advice, you need business advice, you need whatever, you'll be able to. Everything is going to be there. So me and Larry working on the site right now. But WISG, who is S Gordon? But you can follow me, Mr. S Gordon, on everything right now.
So listen, y'all, as y'all watching the podcast, right there in the show notes will be all the information. So no reason why you shouldn't be able to book, get everything you need, and learn more about my man. Sir, we appreciate you, man, for coming on today, man. I know it's been the work.
Better late than never.
Hey, but it's well with the work. It was worth the wait because you dropped gym at the gym, brother. And you had a coaching session you didn't even know. Cause I'm over here. Yeah, hey. You like, peace, brother. Get the money. Yeah. I appreciate it, man. So thank you.
For sure. I appreciate you guys. You've been building the pull-up experience. I see y'all everywhere. I don't never get a chance to, give you guys your flowers, but salute to you all.
Appreciate that, man.
And I'm looking forward to building with you, and we're gonna do that podcast.
I was about to say part 2 podcast coming. Y'all heard it.
Already.
And it's gonna be live.
It's gonna be live.
That's right, Sniper, y'all. So thank you, brother. So listen, guys, this is episode 311. We doing it.
Yes.
We doing it, y'all. We just had Entrepreneur Day again. Y'all missed out. Boo-hoo to you. But listen, because Sniper and Sam did the goddamn thing, and we have to go with Gore. We gotta do. We don't do breadwinners, hoop spins. You told we don't have it all together. We gonna have pull up in the sprinters and whatnot. They gonna pull out. You know what I'm saying? I can see it.
Bigger and better. Gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder. Archie Day Game, we're gonna do a summertime edition, so y'all stay tuned for that. Because if y'all haven't watched it, out now, the episode's out, and y'all gonna be laughing, y'all gonna be crying, you're gonna need your popcorn for it because it's such a good thing. But y'all check that out. That's out now. Sniper, got anything else?
No, just ending this episode on a high. Okay.
Yeah, there we
Can I
go.
make one more shout out?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Black Box Studios.
Come on now, shout out to Larry, man.
Yeah, shout out
Larry,
to
come on
Larry.
the podcast. Stop playing, Larry. Come on now.
Yeah.
If y'all need anything podcast, like y'all want us to shoot
Absolutely.
it, we do live events too. Like I said, we did the Playhouse Square, the Mocha,
Futureland.
Futureland. We did the Intercontinental. We do churches as well.
Come on now.
We stream them, and it took off during COVID
See?
or whatever. So yeah, if y'all need us, if y'all want to do a podcast, or if y'all want to learn how to do a podcast,
Come on now.
y'all come through, and then I bring Brandon. They gonna give y'all,
Come on.
get his percent. We gonna teach y'all how to do what we do.
That's what's up. Yes.
Yep.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week. Peace, y'all.
Peace.